Today is Ascension Day, the day when we remember the moment when Jesus returned to heaven. He had died on the cross on Good Friday, returned to life on Easter Sunday, and since then had appeared many times amongst his friends. Jesus' friends were just getting used to this new resurrection body, so like the old one, but able to come and go at will through locked doors. And now this extraordinary event. Not surprising then that they struggled to describe it. One account says that he withdrew from them and was carried up into heaven. And another says he was lifted up and a cloud took him out of their sight. Did Jesus go up, or did he disappear from sight in a cloud, or both? In the end, it doesn't really matter. Either way, it was difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe. Jesus was there 1 minute, and then he wasn't. Through books and films, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, for instance, we are familiar with different and parallel dimensions. Jesus' disciples had no such ideas to help them, but in any case their view of heaven and earth was different from ours. For them, the heavenly realm was not totally separate from our reality, up there or out there, as it often is for people today. For them, heaven, the realm inhabited by God, the Father, Son and Holy Spirit, and earth, the physical creation, were closely interlinked. Uniquely, during the few weeks between the resurrection and the ascension, Jesus seems to have been able to inhabit both dimensions, moving freely from one to the other. The ascension is not about Jesus shooting up into the sky like a rocket, but rather moving from our physical dimension to the other spiritual one, once and for all. This single dramatic event emphasises the fact that Jesus' physical presence is now gone for good. After the events of Easter, Jesus was with his friends for a time, ensuring that they were completely convinced of the fact of his live, solid, physical body having overcome death itself. With the mysterious events of his final departure from our physical world, he goes to be with his Father in that heavenly dimension. But the story doesn't end there. The stage is set for the next dramatic event in the birth of the Church. Now we are looking forward to the coming of the Holy Spirit in all his power and glory, God's Spirit. Jesus' presence is no longer limited to one time and place. Now everyone will be able to know him for themselves and begin to understand something of God's immense power, kindness, and love for themselves. Amen.